hear you through the headset. Then can. What the hell is going on?
Rather did the teleporty thingy.
Oh. Okay, I'm back.
It's blue. The blue lines cross this admin flash, and it disappears from sight.
It's entirely possible that, and Althea turns to Havelock. It's entirely possible that thing is in service of that mind flayer. Now use your torch and clear these cobwebs because we need to get to that trapdoor.
You disgust me.
You pissed me off.
Wow.
He just ignores her and starts clearing out webs.
Your torch is extinguished.
In the webs?
No.
Next to Althea.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. That's true, huh?
So let's start, cutting through webs the old-fashioned way.
You cut through to. I can't move them off of the map because this is one of those maps that I made, and those are embedded in the map texture itself. But you get to the trapdoor.
Open it.
Really quick.
Everyone in the room needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
Which? Oh, not this room. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Well, sounds like my nephew's having a good time out there.
Is that sarcasm?
No, it really does. He's laughing a lot.
Oh, okay. That's good. I thought maybe you were hearing crying, and I was like, oh, he's having a good time.
Althea and Ambrose take 12 points of fire. Oh, I guess Althea only takes 6 points of fire damage. Ambrose takes 12. Havelock takes 6, unless you have something that gives you...
Uncanny dodge. Has damage against me. That's all it says.
Take 12?
Yeah.
So take 3.
Ambrose is at 0.
There's a fireball hit?
The room explodes in a burst of flame, and yes.
He was already, like...
Go away, presumably.
So Uncanny Dodge is only against attacks. This was not an attack, so you can't have it with that.
It says, have the... okay, attack damage. Okay, got it. So how many did I take? 3 more?
Yep, so 6 fire total.
There we go.
Can someone help Ambrose?
I can.
No, Gaz, wait, no, wait.
What? Why can't he help?
He's starting to draw his weapon as he walked into the room.
Althea turns around and lays on hands for 10 for Ambrose.
I like Gaz.
I do too, but Ambrose, you have a potion, don't you? I'm pretty sure you have a potion.
Hold on.
Ambrose went unconscious. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why? What?
Actually, I need to do that too.
Ooh, not good.
Not sure whether I make it or not.
Hey. Do I not have the token ready? Okay, when Ambrose is unconscious, he coughs a bit, and this little flame entity spouts from his mouth and lands on the ground next to him. And it looks around at its surroundings and is about to flee.
What? Oh, technically, I didn't see any of that.
What are you? Stop, please. Wait.
A flame entity. Wait, you didn't want to talk to the spider, but you want to talk to the flame entity?
It's like a small, impish type creature.
It came out of our friend.
Ambrose, did you just give birth?
This is before he is laid on hand, so he's technically still down.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But I imagine you do that as you're asking the creature what it is.
Yes.
If you want to, you can do
yes.
Things as okay. It looks at you and it's, I want to burn.
You want to burn?
Yeah.
And you've been living inside our friend?
No, I just got here.
Really? Tell you what, I'm going to open that trapdoor. Why don't you jump down ahead of time?
Is there stuff to burn down there?
Might be.
Probably.
Make a
Just
deception
stay
check.
clear of my halberd. What?
Oh no, you
Make a
said
what?
probably, so I guess yeah, you don't know. Make a deception check.
Oh God, deception. That's not her thing, is it?
Not bad at it though.
Where is the? So yeah, Ambrose is conscious again, and then there's just flame. I'm trying to get to it, but I don't know where I saved it. I'll just save it again. Oh, I saved it under maps, and it's a token. That's why I can't find it.
In the meantime, Althea turns to Havlock and says, "You don't know what we fought. This is exactly like something else that we fought out in the wastes."
This is importantly ignoring you.
Oh God, is it that big? Oh, okay.
Okay, but does it go out because of Althea's halberd or not?
No, your halberd only
It does
does
not. It is-
non-magical flame.
Okay,
And this is like a living creature.
just making
so-
sure.
Can I burn the trap door?
Rose like groggily blinks and sits up. Oh hey, where'd that thing come from?
You?
Me? What does that mean?
Popped out of you when you went unconscious.
It runs over and jumps on top of the trapdoor and sits down. And it slowly starts burning the trapdoor.
Havlock looks at it and says, "If you move, I can open that for you."
I think it's having fun.
I think I'm a mom.
It's
Congratulations!
fun as it runs about the. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. That doesn't do anything. It should be. Oh well. It runs around the trapdoor bit, setting it aflame.
Alright, I'll step back and let it do its thing if it's having so much fun.
After a bit, the trapdoor falls away into the tunnel shaft, taking the sprite creature with it.
Baby.
I think it'll be fine, Ambrose.
Do you?
Ambrose, do you
Okay.
have a potion you can drink?
Let's see. The only potion I have is the potion of growth, which I think will only make me bigger.
I'm pretty sure you and Tonist both have potions of healing.
Potion of growth. That was from the deity of sexuality, right?
God, I hope.
Wow. Dang.
I can give you some healing. Ethan will step over and put his hands on Empress, just on the shoulder. How much are you down?
I am at 10 out of 55 hit points.
Wait, you've got a max hit point of more than I do? Holy what the shit, man?
Hit dice is a D8, and I've been rolling pretty good.
I'll heal you 30.
Damn. I just take whatever the
How many?
automatic is.
30.
Oh, you're a fucking G. Thank you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Althea is going to lay on hands for the remaining 20 that she has. Because I don't like the idea of going into this trapdoor without closer to full hit points.
All right.
Havlock's gonna follow down.
Okay.
While they're playing happy touchy-feely on themselves, Havlock's gonna go down.
Okay.
Wow.
Looking down the shaft, you can see it's only about 10 feet deep. It's gonna have a low ceiling. You can see the light of the fire creature shifting as it seems to be moving around whatever's down there.
Is it low ceiling for me or low ceiling for normal people?
It's normal people.
I'm fine, then I'll go down there and just do my thing.
Okay, getting down there, the ceiling's only about 5 feet high.
I'm fine.
Althea is either right behind you or right in front of you.
Oh, I have to
It's-
duck.
It's quite a small chamber, only about 8 by 8, and it's there are 7 cadavers in it. 7 people that are dead.
How'd they die? Start looking at them.
Some have a hole in their skull that's about, I'd say, mouth-sized.
Okay.
Others, the whole back of their head has been blown out.
Okay. Is there another way out of this room?
No. The flame creature is running around on the bodies, leaving scorch marks everywhere he goes.
Look at the little guy. Said, little guy, leave the bodies alone, please.
Do you have something I can burn?
He throws down some. He throws down some parchment from his pack. Start with
Okay.
that.
All right, he starts stamping down, jumping up and down on the parchment.
Goes and starts. While he's doing that, I'll just double check the bodies while everyone else is coming down here. It's like, you may not want to come down here.
Make an investigation check. Oh, and they're all in like a pile. Well, they're not like spread out. You don't find anything unusual other than the fact that there's 7 dead people.
Okay, you'll explain what he sees down here. It's like it's pretty bad.
Havelock, Gaz and I are going to come down so that we can take a look.
Okay.
Althea yields the ladder. She's gone down. She's looked. She's come back up.
Smart. We can collect the bones.
We can what?
Collect the bones.
I don't know if we'll be down there that long. I mostly just need your help.
Okay.
Identifying, like looking at the signs. What can we figure out here in regards to mind flayers?
Well,
who are these people?
That one got the back of its head blown out. That one had a bite taken out of its head. That one had a bite taken out. He just points at all 7 cadavers.
Yeah, but Gaz might be able to give us more information about the wounds specifically.
Oh, knock yourself out.
He joins you down.
Althea calls down, unless there is a real reason to collect the bones, leave them. These people need to rest in peace.
What do you consider a real reason?
They're gonna reanimate.
Gaz, what do you need the bones for?
Yeah, they make good weapons.
Not a good enough reason.
For you?
He tells you that the ones that have the smaller mouth-sized holes probably had their brains eaten. The other ones were likely intellect devourers that had abandoned their hosts.
Intellect devourers.
They eat the brains and then live in there.
Oh, wonderful.
Ethan will walk down.
Uh-huh.
Investigate the bodies. Just curious.
Yeah. While the gruesome show is going on, Havelock's just gonna leave.
Can I get an investigation check from one of you? With advantage.
From one specifically?
Yeah.
Not me, probably, but...
Are you down there as well?
Oh, never
Do you
mind.
have good investigation? My
No,
investigation's not. I'll make it. I'll make it. It's fine. My investigation's not great, but
still up in that original.
My
room,
investigation
just
is
kind of
terrible.
thinking and grappling with what just happened.
Alright.
Remarkably, identical roll to Half-Life's result. Impressively so.
That's frustrating.
Alright.
Man, a little like fire hell imp thing shows up, and then we get 3 6s. I don't know if I don't like the look of that.
Good stuff. Oh, if only Havelocks was a 6 and an 18.
That's Havelock's stealth for sneaking down this hallway.
Okay.
Good job.
It is quite stealthy. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do down in the
We didn't find anything.
Nothing unusual other than the 3 or 7 cadavers.
Okay. Do any of these people fit the description of the farmer's son?
No. They don't.
Okay. Gaz, we'll make sure you get some bones later if you need them. Probably should leave these guys alone if they're villagers. Makes people angry.
After they're buried. I understand.
Rana will just kind of like pause and then climb up the ladder.
What about this thing?
What thing?
Just the imp.
Oh, I don't know. It's not mine. Are you worried about it?
He shakes his head and climbs up the ladder.
Ambrose, do you want your imp thing? It's down there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we should bring that.
Well, go.
We'll do
Well,
it now.
I don't know. It came out of you, man. So, congratulations.
Thanks. Okay. Ambrose climbs down the thing and is like, "Hey, little buddy."
Are we gonna go burn something?
Yeah. I know where there's plenty stuff to burn back in town.
Where's that? Is that back up there?
It's back up there. Yeah, it's back up there in the.
It leaps onto the ladder and begins climbing up quickly, leaving scorched, burning gums behind.
Yeah, I follow it behind him, kind of like blowing out the.
Alright.
Okay, so outside? We're going outside.
Okay.
Oh, outside. Does anybody have a little, like, container or anything?
By the way, Althea picks up the unconscious female from the first room and walks out with her.
Jacob,
Okay.
you realize I was still exploring, right?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah.
I heard outside, so I was doing.
Oh, my bad.
No, Havelock's kind of had it with Althea right now, so he went off and started exploring the rest of the rooms.
Okay.
You see where he is?
Yes. Yep. All of the shelves have been empty thus far. The doorway that had the fire storm has presumably run out of fuel or deactivated.
Okay.
What does it look like this place was? A library?
Could have been a warehouse of sorts.
Warehouse. That makes sense.
They have a wagon and a loading area.
If,
A sliding door would have allowed it in egress.
if
something.
all he comes across is other spiders, he'll apologize to them for his teammates' lack of decorum and breaking the covenant and move on.
Okay. Yeah, just dead spiders inside this front room. Everything that you come across is empty. Opening up barrels, boxes, it's all empty. The desks,
Alright.
drawers are empty. The woman seemed to have just been sitting there doing nothing.
She's empty too.
I
Yep.
I picked her up and I'm carrying her out.
Wait a minute. Gaz, do you know how to identify a thrall?
He says yes. He thinks he does.
Yeah, Althea's already on her way to the jailhouse with this individual slung over her shoulder.
Well, Gaz probably should take a look and see if she's another thrall.
That's fine. Catch up with her.
Okay, so they'll do that.
Althea's unhappy right now. She's basically feeling like everyone in her team has turned against her. So she's carrying this woman to the jailhouse because she figures that's the only place that she's not going to be a threat to herself or anyone else.
Ambrose had a question.
Yeah, so the black blunderbuss that Johnny crafted for me, is it just like a normal blunderbuss when it's not in like spewing tentacles out of it?
No. It has
Oh.
no ability to fire a shot as a normal blunderbuss would.
Oh, but yeah, but I mean, like down the barrel, it's not like a swirling black abyss in there or anything. It's just like a metal tube, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. How wide is it? Would you say? Is it like?
The end part of the tube splays out into like the size of a small cat, maybe.
Oh, okay. Big. Yeah, perfect. Pull out the blunderbuss, making sure the safety's on, because I assume Johnny's good enough to put a safety on this thing. And kind of just like set it down on the ground, and I point at it, and I tell the little fire imp, "Here, get in this thing." For a little bit.
Okay, it climbs in.
Okay. I kind of tilt it, turn it upwards, so the barrel is pointing up. So the little dude probably like is at the bottom of the barrel now.
Yeah, he's poking his head out, looking around.
Okay. Then there I hold like my Book of Shadows with like 6 inches above him. It's like holding it there so he doesn't get like extinguished by the rain, if that's a thing.
Yep. Sounds good.
Walk with the rest of them.
All right. What about Ethan and Tonus? You guys doing anything in particular?
Ethan will leave. Follow Rana.
Okay. Tonus?
Stick with the group for now.
Okay. Althea arrives at the jailhouse.
Walk in, whoever's there, sheriff, deputies, whomever.
Deputy David, wouldn't you know?
David, please open one of the cells. I need to put this person in there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He grabs the keys and starts unlock it. What did she do?
She is not herself. I think she's in.
Drunk and disorderly.
Sure, we can go with that. Help me check her for weapons. Check her for anything. Remove the bindings so that she doesn't have any rope or anything. Do you know her?
He looks. No, I don't recognize. She might. Is she from here?
Shit.
I'm not sure. We found her in the warehouse. She tried to attack us, but I don't think it was under her own power. So let's lock her up. Please make sure that someone keeps an eye on her.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'll be here and make sure that the sheriff knows.
Thank you. I appreciate it. She walks back up front.
Okay.
Did we catch up with her?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Rain starts coming down a little harder.
Althea, we need to check and see if there's any signs that she's a thrall.
Can you do that from outside her cell?
I don't know. Gaz?
Gaz shakes his head.
Wait, hold on. How do you check Gaz, how are you going to check and see if she's a thrall?
She'll have sucker marks at the base of her neck.
Okay. And we can check without hurting her?
Yes.
Great.
Althea sighs and walks back in with you. David, I'm sorry. Can you open the cell? We just need to check her for something.
Oh, she doesn't have any weapons, but okay. Unlocks
I
it.
know.
The base of her skull, like in the back?
Yes.
Okay, so is she like basically dazed, stunned, non-responsive?
She's unconscious. She was
She's-
beaten to consciousness.
Oh, I thought she was awake when Althea.
No, I beat the snot out of her.
No, I know, but anyway. Okay, so we'll turn her over and check, or lift her up, whatever, easiest way.
There at the base of her skull are 4 circles of scar tissue that look like could have been suckers. Yeah.
She'll show the marks to Gaz for confirmation.
Yeah, those are them.
Short of killing her, Gaz, how do we make sure that she can't help the Mind Flayer?
Killed the Mind Flayer.
Okay, great.
Killed the Illithid.
Yes. Do we need to restrain her within the cell, or do you think keeping her in the cell will be enough?
As long as there's nothing that she can get, she'll be fine.
Great. Okay. Deputy, you heard that?
His eyes are wide. He seems like he's heard it.
Great. Make sure you follow that.
Okay.
And they'll leave the cell.
Keep an eye on her, Deputy. We want to make sure that she gets home safe to her family.
Oh, we didn't check the other kid. Oh, but he was local.
Charles?
Yeah. And he hadn't gone missing, so he's probably not a thrall.
His body's been taken to the temple. We can check him there.
Like the temple we're sleeping in?
No, they
No,
have
that's
a
the
newer
church.
one made.
Oh, okay.
So the building next to it.
Is that the temple?
No, it's right here.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
So we're staying here, and the temple is there. Fabulous.
okay.
All right.
It's
Keep an eye on
it's
her,
a real
David.
small building in comparison.
I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters for us. He's dead. If anybody is dying to know whether he was a thrall or not, yes, I know. Then we can go check. But other than that, I don't know what to do next. Thankfully, those things shouldn't come back, right, Gaz? Because we killed the things, the corporeal or whatever.
Correct.
Great. Do you have any idea of what we should do next to find the Illithid and kill it?
He does not. He
Let's-
suggests leaving the area,
Let's take
Leaving
this
the area.
conversation
Okay.
like permanently.
That's not an option.
Where are we taking this conversation?
Outside the jailhouse where Deputy David.
Oh, I figured we were
Okay.
outside already. Sorry.
Okay, you exit out. Yeah, standing in the rain. What do you want to do? The battle jalopy is off a little ways away.
What time of day is it?
It's like midday now.
It's raining.
They're beginning to set up a pavilion in the market square here. And it's heavier rain than it was in the morning. clouds are coming in from the north.
I was going to
Real
say,
dark,
okay.
ominous.
From the north. Okay.
Or not north, south. They're heading north towards you.
That's a very different direction, Jacob.
It is the opposite one. I corrected myself.
Gaz, do you think it has any bearing if the young man who's already dead has those marks?
He shakes his head no.
Althea, do you want to still do the shindig if it's like it looks like there's a storm coming?
The world doesn't stop for weather, does it?
The what?
The world doesn't stop for weather, does it?
I argue that the world is weather.
I mean, I'm asking you what you want to do. They're your people.
I think someone should wake Johnny and let him know what's going on.
Ambrose says, I agree. While we're there, he looks down at the little fire imp. Need to have a chat with Thaddeus.
Thaddeus should
Okay.
be at the temple by now.
Which way do we want to go first?
Althea walks away from a lot of you and toward where the pavilion is being set up. She's looking for the sheriff.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he's there.
if the rest of you want to go a different direction, go ahead.
Yeah, where would Thaddeus be around now?
Either the tavern or the temple.
Okay. Guess Ambrose goes off to check the tavern first.
Okay. Rana?
How far away is the temple?
It's pretty close. It's just outside of town.
So, couple minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, like a 5-minute walk.
Okay, but still,
Like
everybody else is in
a
town,
mile or so.
right? So, I'm gonna go meditate in the battle wagon. If you want to join me, guys, you're welcome to.
Tonus? What's Tonus doing?
I also want to go back to the battle wagon and see if I can figure out a way to charge the cartridges.
Okay. What is Ethan doing?
I guess Ethan will follow everyone else to the battle wagon and get out of the rain.
Okay, what is Havelock doing?
Well, Althea had one good idea in this entire thing, and that was go find Johnny. So that's what he's going to go do.
Okay, so
Ouch.
Havelock and Ambrose are going to the tavern. Althea is in the town square asking the sheriff his opinion. Let's go with Ambrose's thing. Thaddeus is in the tavern. The pool of blood has been cleaned up as best can be at this point. There's a bunch of there's like sand that has been poured over it. The body is no longer there. Overturned tables have been righted. He's sitting at the bar, just chatting with the bartender. There's yeah.
Cool. Ambrose is gonna whisper to the fire imp, "Here, lay low, buddy. For a second," and he like lowers the grimoire onto the brim of the blunderbuss.
Okay.
And he walks in and kind of leans at the bar next to Thaddeus.
Ah, you're back. Care for a
Yeah.
drink?
Hey, before we get to all that, can we talk in private a couple minutes, bud?
I think the private room is still available.
Okay, good.
All right. And does Havelock part with Ambrose and go upstairs then? At that point.
Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Ambrose part with does Havelock part with Ambrose and go upstairs?
Okay.
That's what he's doing. He's going to go find Johnny.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ambrose and Thaddeus go into the private room. He beams at you.
So quick question. Ambrose lifts off the grimoire and tilts the blunderbuss so Thaddeus can see inside. What is this?
Oh, a fire sprite. Very interesting. Finally
Yeah.
found one.
Yeah, found is a word for it. The really interesting part is that it came out of me.
Better
Do
than
you
the
know
old
that? Because you were
Terminator.
unconscious at the time.
Yeah,
You told him.
Oh, okay.
You guys were calling him like mom and stuff.
He
He called himself a mom.
Better out than in, I always say.
And you didn't think you'd have it in you. Is that what you're concerned about?
First of all, I have everything in me. I believe in myself. But I'm more concerned, why? Because I've got a sneaking suspicion it has something to deal with what we've been drinking together, buddy.
Well, one second. Yeah. Says, I did tell you that it was called Demon Rum, didn't I?
I thought that was a name.
Oh, that as well.
I meant, I thought it just meant it was spicy. Like, Fireball whiskey doesn't actually made with fireballs, I think.
And I think this little guy has spiced things up quite a bit.
You
He is
are
very
lucky
pleased with
you're so
what's
cute.
happening.
Just in question, just
Why?
man.
Well, I find that their antics are wonderful entertainment, and thought that you might enjoy it as well.
I mean, granted, the guy's pretty cute, but burning stuff down isn't a normal thing to enjoy,
Not for most people, but this is a fire sprite. I saw what you
me-
did just a few days ago to that front porch.
Okay, I can see where the misunderstanding could come from in that sense, actually. So, but just is this gonna be the only thing comes out of me to that stuff? I've been drinking a lot.
Says, if you don't want any more, we can cut you off there.
I would prefer that. Actually,
Okay.
that sounds nice.
Well, I'm disappointed, but can I interest you in some devil rum?
being tricky? You're being tricky right now, aren't you?
All right, we'll drink the normal stuff for now.
Thank you. Just look, I appreciate it. Maybe we can do more devil rum stuff later, but for right now, fire spirits keep coming out of me. The other people are gonna get suspicious, and we don't want that. At least for right now.
Yes, yes, I agree. We'll cut off the shenanigans for now.
Thank you.
All right, so skip over to Althea. The sheriff assures you that with the pavilions, you'll have cover from the rain, and that they have enough that they can cover the whole feast and everyone that should be in attendance.
You're aware of what happened at the tavern today, yes?
I did hear about that unfortunate incident.
Do you think that now is a good time to have such a celebration?
Well, I'm only going off of what you ordered. We can scrap the whole thing if that's your desire.
It's not necessarily that it's my desire. I want to be able to meet the people of this town, but I want to be able to meet them with answers. Right now I have none.
I can see your point.
Has anyone from the town gone missing today or yesterday?
Oh, not that I've heard. No. No, and disappearances, especially with the frequency, they come to us first. Or quickly, I should say.
Let's go forward with the gathering, but I want to speak to Matthew and Donna. Can you direct me to their house?
Yes, they are just outside the market square, and he points to the second-story building there,
Thank you.
or the two-story.
How many hours do we have until we commence?
Well, there will be some light entertainment in roughly 5 hours.
Very well. Thank you. I'll check back with you soon. And
Okay.
she heads for that residence.
Okay. They're on the second story. Over a carpentry shop.
Matthew, Donna, I don't know if Thaddeus Pembroke has conveyed the information to you yet about your son Charles. I am very sorry to tell you that his mind was taken by the enemy that is within these lands, and that it used him today and destroyed him. This is the last tiding that I want to bring to you as someone new to your land.
They
Right.
seem confused at the idea of the mind being taken, and they say, I don't understand why he would kill himself.
Because there is a being in this land that has the power to take over minds. And it is something that I and the people that I have been close to for the last few weeks are trying to fight against. We're trying to track this being down. I have no idea why it is so determined. But we're doing everything in our power. Your son, his body has been taken to the temple and laid out. And the holy man in our team should be attending to setting his soul to rest soon. I am so sorry. If there is anything that I can do to help, if there is any information that you can give me, was he contacted by anyone? Was he taken anywhere by anyone? Is there someone new to this town or new within the last year with whom he has been communicating? If there's anything you can tell me.
Well, he worked on the ship, the Light Breeze, out as fishing the lake most days. So that whole crew.
Is it a large
Town.
crew?
A half dozen.
And is the captain from around here?
There was a accident some months back. They had a new captain. The sheriff's cousin came from up north to Helmet. Helmet? Is that the right verb?
Helm, yes.
yeah.
And the sheriff's cousin, had you ever met him before?
Well, I mean, briefly throughout the months that he's worked the boat. A few times here and there.
And has the Light Breeze had good success with this new captain at the helm?
Oh, well, yeah, they have good days and bad, but hasn't been so bad that Charles wasn't able to, be paid.
So nothing out of the ordinary.
Seemingly.
Seemingly? Has there been anything out of the ordinary?
I think trying to search back through their memory. Well, he always chewed garlic for some reason. That Captain Toby. That was strange.
That's an odd habit, to be sure. Please accept my deepest condolences on Charles's demise. As I said, his body lies in state now at the temple. I asked Thaddeus Pembroke to take him there while we were tracking his attackers. And Johnny Blaze of Glory will be attending to him shortly to lay his soul to rest.
Okay. They say, well, yes, messenger came and said that that Mr. Pembroke had sworn to see to our any expense and relayed that information, but never replaced Charles.
Of course. I cannot imagine the loss that you are suffering now. I am so sorry. And I will do everything in my power to remove this scourge from this barony, from this place.
They thank you.
And she takes her leave, And she keeps walking west. She's just gonna kind of keep walking along the lake.
Okay. And Havelock is waking up Johnny upstairs.
Mm-hmm. How much time has Johnny gotten any rest at all? I'm thinking not.
It would be like a short rest.
So he's gotten back no spells, no nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Some hit die, if you want to.
That's not going to help anybody, unfortunately.
I mean,
I'll get you.
So yeah, what are they doing? After Havelock wakes
There,
up. Oh, okay.
there's his 2 hit points.
oh.
Yippee, skippy. Now he's
There's
at
1 hit point on.
now he's at 27 out of 51.
More than half.
I
Whereas
mean,
before he was at
you have more than one.
Yeah. But I thought it was 1 hit die per hour, something like that.
No,
Anyway.
it's as many as you want to use during a short rest.
Oh.
You just get half back, up to half back on a long rest. So you would only be able to recover 3.
Woohoo. There. Okay. Havelock go up, wake up Johnny, and say, "Dude, it's time to wake up." What? Huh? What? 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 Too much to go over. Let me just summarize. Althea decided to break the covenant with the spider. Oh, not your covenant shit again. Look, if something doesn't do you wrong, you don't go out and kill it out of malice or out of expedience. It's not smart. Yeah, you don't have to sell me on this. I know we've gone over this before. Get your armored ass downstairs and go corral your team. Fine. Johnny will go put his armor back on. What are you gonna do? Stay out of the way for a while. Apparently, we'll talk later. Johnny will put on his armor, head downstairs, go out and start looking for people. Start asking around for the Baroness shiny ass.
All right. After Ambrose's talk with Thaddeus, what are you doing in that private room? Are you leaving? Are you sticking with him for a bit?
Yeah, probably after they have their chat and everything gets a little bit more settled, they probably order some real, not demon rum, and just like drink and make goo eyes at each other for a little bit.
All right. So then when Johnny goes downstairs, he does not see Ambrose.
Fine.
All right, and back at the hoopty. Ethan's
Forgot
reading
we called it the hoopty.
The battle hoopty.
Ethan's reading a book about flumphism.
Yep.
What?
The poetry specifically.
What is flumphism? Never mind. Rana's meditating.
D&D Scientology.
Gaz is doing a
Also
bad
the flump.
approximation of Rana's meditation.
Oh, he's trying.
He's doing his best.
After speaking with Charles's parents, is Althea returning to the battle wagon or doing something else?
Nope, she's just walking west. She's walking northwest along the edge of the lake.
Oh, that's right, the lake.
She's
Okay.
just walking.
All right. And what is Tonus doing?
I'm still trying to figure out if I have a way to charge
That's right.
these. Or, I guess the first thing I would do is study one of the empty ones, see if there's any interface on it to charge it.
It's definitely a dwarven make. Let's get a intelligence check with
Can I
advantage.
do my like special historical knowledge,
The artificer's lore. Oh, historical knowledge.
or
Not.
whichever one? Oh, so what do you want?
That's what. When you make it a history. Yeah, you had twice your. Oh, because it's history. Yeah. Do a history check at double proficiency. So add 3.
26.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You definitely know that these can be recharged. The dwarves had these like. I don't know, I guess they'd be like weather balloons in a way that they sent up into storms to recharge the canisters.
Do we?
They'd bottle lightning from a thunderstorm.
Okay. What are the chances I can find one in the battle wagon? Did we ever do a solid search of like the cargo area of this?
Never did.
There
I'll do
wasn't
that
there wasn't
now.
any. It was empty. There wasn't any cargo.
I mean, like the lower, like the. I don't know.
Yeah, it hadn't been like stocked for battle.
Okay.
It was an empty wagon.
So I currently have one charge left, or one container or cartridge left.
Yes.
That
You
has
have
a
one
charge on it.
canister. You haven't been. I don't think you really searched the outside though. The you just did the
Taking that as
inside.
a hint that I should go check the outside of the
Yeah.
which I do
Cool.
presently.
Sounds fun. Give me an investigation check.
I'm bad at those.
Oh Lord, our
the
investigation is so bad.
It's the outside of a wagon.
Guess we'll wait on that one then.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, I rolled a survival check for Johnny to try and track down Althea. Does that 21 get him in the right direction at least?
With the amount of traffic and not really knowing where to start, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't have even asked for it if you had asked me to.
That's
to
fine.
track.
He's asking about her. He's like, has anyone seen the Baroness?
Who are you? You're just asking the people down in the
This
tavern?
tall, shiny ass, shiny face, really, really pretty, kind of pain in the ass demeanor about her.
Who are you asking?
Well, ask the bartender, and then go outside and look at. Actually, can you see the pavilion from where he is?
Outside, yeah.
He'd head over there actually,
Okay.
because that's where this thing is going to happen. He logically figured she was going to go check on that.
You can get directed to the residence of the young man and his parents here,
Right.
Charles.
Right.
I guess I should change that because it's no longer his residence.
Does Johnny even know about what happened in the bar?
No, he doesn't. Havelock told him to wake up and go take care of his team, basically.
Okay. Let's see. Ambrose is doing that. You guys are in the wagon talking about poetry.
No, we're meditating.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing at the residence? What is Johnny doing at their residence?
He kind of walks over and says, "Hi, my name's Johnny."
One sec. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you hear me?
I think somebody knocked on his door.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I was being interrupted. Okay, so Johnny.
He is, "Hi, my name's Johnny. I'm a Cleric of the Manifest. I'm looking for Althea. I was directed here. Has something happened that I'm unaware of?
The Baroness? I don't. She left just a few minutes ago.
Do you happen to know where she went?
They shake their heads.
Has something happened here? I am without much knowledge of what's transpired in the last few hours. I was recovering from wounds from battle, so I am at a loss.
They look to each other like, what is happening right now? And Donis, well, our son died, killed himself.
And the Baroness said that Johnny would be taking care of him at the temple.
Yes. And, right. And that's when Matthew will say, and you're supposed to be taking care of it?
See, word had not reached me yet.
I see.
He says, I apologize for upsetting you, and I apologize for revisiting this loss upon you. I will make it my business to go to the temple and administer rites to your son. Please forgive my lack of understanding of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know, I understand, but
The Baroness's word is good with me.
okay.
Please consider this taken care of.
All right.
So, which way is the? He will leave them in peace.
Okay.
And which way is the temple from where he is?
That's over here. It's top right of the map.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's about a quarter mile from the town outskirts, so it'd be like a 10-minute walk from where you are.
Oh. Weren't we just there?
In the beginning of the day? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God, not that place again.
What?
No,
you-
not the church where we're staying, the building next to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The outhouse. Got it.
Yeah, the outhouse. Thaddeus will, after a couple shots of regular rum, or drinks of regular rum, Thaddeus elbows Ambrose and says, you know, it would be a really good prank
I'm listening.
if we gave your companion some of this rum I've got.
No.
I appreciate that answer.
Wow.
Well, I do agree that that would be hilarious. We need to not be suspicious.
Well, no. We won't give it to them. We get it to them.
Still no.
All right. Another round.
I'll get a double.
Oh my gosh.
The bad idea bear is strong with this one. Remember Animaniacs? Good idea, bad idea.
Back at the battle wagon. After what do you do when you go a circuit around the thing? After going a circuit around the battle wagon, Tonus is doing what?
Omega might be muted. Okay.
I was muted. I'm gonna see if I can. I guess can I build my own balloon? Is that something I would know how to do?
Like a dirigible?
Are you going to
like a weather balloon?
Are you going to fill it with
He's trying to attract
hydrogen
electricity.
or helium?
I have a lantern and a tarp.
Okay. You could try
hot
mucking
air.
about and building something. I mean, they've got supplies in town as well.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
it's fairly clear that there is something here that I'm just not able to see with my dumb eyes. So I don't know if I should waste my time doing this. My eyes doing it dumb.
When the next lightning strikes, it strikes the battle wagon.
Oh.
Lightning
Is it-
bolt from the storm. Followed shortly by thunder. Real short. It's a real short interval because of how close it is.
Do I take damage?
Are the people inside
No.
okay?
Yeah, everyone's inside. It's okay.
I think I want to not be in this anymore.
Oh, it's probably like the only metal thing around. That would make sense.
Wait a minute.
Um,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Rana wouldn't even know enough about physics to be suspicious about why she didn't get zapped, would she?
Is she even aware that it got hit?
Faraday cage.
Is there someone named Faraday in this world?
Maybe a Morden Kane cage.
Would that give her any sort of pause? Like I think
Well,
I don't know.
Are you even aware that it got hit?
I think yes.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, so Ethan will look up and be like, will I not be in the battle wagon anymore? Seeing this, probably not a
Well,
great thing.
Well, okay, but why didn't she'll like? Is Tonus like walking around? Where is he? After the that was Omega.
Oh, sorry.
The knock knock.
I'm standing outside. I just saw that it got hit.
Okay, so I'll walk outside and be like, "What the fuck?"
I got struck by lightning.
Okay, but shouldn't it have hurt us?
I mean, maybe. Were you standing on metal?
Yes.
Was she standing on metal?
Presumably, I don't know.
Yeah, it's made of metal.
Okay. I mean, but like, is the floor that she was standing on like
yes,
not padded? Okay. So that leads me to believe I'm gonna climb on the roof real quick in the thunderstorm.
That's an idea.
In the approximate location of where it appeared to have been struck.
Okay. Ethan's gonna go. I don't know. Stand under an awning by the humble mug. Watch.
Well, this will be fun.
Praise with him.
Tonus needs to make an investigation check.
I have a really stupid idea that could be really funny if it worked.
I have returned, just so you know.
Okay, thanks. Good, because I'm about to say
I need to make... I'm super bad at investigation, and I've never once used my all or nothing coin, and I kind of want to now.
Alright.
I feel like this is the exact purpose for it.
I guarantee that 20 sessions ago I did not think of this situation, but... No, I know what you mean. I honestly forgot about that.
Does everybody have one or just me?
Just you.
Oh. I have a coin that is a 50-50, either nat 20 or nat 0, that I can flip like once a day, I think?
Yeah.
All right. So go for it.
I don't know how to do it.
Just do a D2. Yeah, and if it's a 2, that's the 20. If it's a 1, that's 1.
Damn it!
Boo!
Do not find anything unusual up here, except, there's a giant metal pole sticking out of the top of the hoopty.
Oh, well, I know what that is. I mean, I know what that is. But...
Right. Nothing suspicious about that. Hold on.
I kind of want to just hold the spear up above me with the cartridge in it.
Repeat after me. By the power of Grayskull.
I have the power.
Fabulous.
Okay, so Rana will try to go back to meditating.
Okay. Near where the pole connects to the top of the wagon, there is a small compartment that can be opened.
I open the compartment.
Inside is a fully charged canister.
Oh. I take out the fully charged canister and pop in one of the empty ones.
Cool, cool.
Thank you for helping Dumb-Eyes Tonist find the thing.
I honestly forgot about that coin, and I'm surprised you don't use it more often.
So what? Tonus found the lightning rod.
I think I would have noticed. I would.
Yeah, you would have noticed that. Okay.
Hey,
Is
there's
there
a
just
lightning
one
rod up
pot?
here.
As Johnny is striding across the marketplace, so he's like here.
Yeah.
Let's just actually take a gander at this map real quick.
Gander.
Gander. There's a goose here apparently.
Geese are scary.
If it was dusty, it could be a dander gander. Oh, is that the battle wagon?
Yeah, that's gonna be the token for the battle wagon.
Nice.
Whoa.
I was not imagining it as being red, but I do prefer it red.
I mean, you guys could paint it if you wanted to.
Nah.
As you are striding across the marketplace, come on, tokens, e-tokeny. All right, some creatures teleport in. They look like this.
I don't like that.
And the strange tentacle-y looking things are gibbering incoherently. The tentacle creature is floating off of the ground about 10 feet. And there is a tentacle face monster mind flayer thing with them.
It's Beholder-esque, but not quite.
Wait, what's... Oh, never mind. I can't see it. But just for players' clarification, there's a Mind Flayer-esque thing not included in these tokens?
Correct. I can't find... The token wouldn't load in my... What's it? So I
Put
couldn't...
the Rancor down.
Okay.
Instead.
Am I still on the roof?
Yes.
Okay.
So you will see this creature begin to rise up from the marketplace, and that is where we're going to end the session.
Omega, please do us all a favor and make sure you shout something.
There will be shouting, and there will probably be the first use of the ballista.
There's a catapult on that thing.
Or whichever one's on the roof. I don't remember which one's on the roof.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
The catapult might be
No.
a bad idea.
So Jacob, I haven't actually touched any of Johnny's spells yet.
Okay.
I've apparently got 4 level 1s and 2 level 2s left that I didn't realize I had. As I was looking at the 3s and 4s, which are the heavy duty spells. So.
You shouldn't even have any 4s.
Oh yeah, sorry, no 4s. But I
I thought you damn well don't.
I have 0 4s, 0 5s. Yeah, no, I have 0 3s. I have 2 2s and 4 1s left. Just
okay.
That's what's there. I haven't messed with any of it. All I did was regain some of the health. So fun. Althea's off doing something. Johnny's in the middle of a marketplace with monsters, and none of the rest of the team is anywhere around, right?
That is correct.
That's in.
Outstanding.
Wait, what? We're not that far away.
No. You're not
but
across the world.
But Johnny doesn't know where you all are.
That's true.
Okay. So I need to go. So
right.
Thanks for starting early, everyone.
Cool. Everyone level up. See you next week.
Really quick, before you go, does relaxing with Adius can that count as a short rest for Ambrose?
Yeah, you guys could all get a short rest.
It depends. Were you resting?
Oh. Some heavy exercise. No, that is a private room, not upstairs to a bedroom.
Just relaxing, hanging out, just doing.
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
smooching. We don't know.
All right. All right. I'll talk to you guys.
All right, bye.
Have a good one, folks. Bye.